You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day. Psalm 91 verses 5. Hello, beautiful family. A very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Happy holiday. Waakye definitely has to be on the holiday menu, and if you're planning to make the perfect one, this is the recipe for you. So please stick around and let's get started. So I have my beans, my rice, I also have some salt, a bit of bicarbonate soda, and I also have my sorghum leaf powder, which I've also shared the recipe here. I'm going to link it right here for you to watch. Okay, people also have asked me on that video how to make the waakye with your sorghum leaf powder, and so this is the right video for you. In my pot, I'm going to add about 2 liters of water and add 1 tablespoonful of my sorghum leaf powder and allow it to boil. Please fam, make sure it boils very well before you go ahead and add your beans. Before I add my beans, it's very important that I go ahead and wash it very well and get rid of the unwanted ones. You know, there are many kinds of particles that may land in your beans. Okay, so once done, go ahead and add your beans to your sorghum leaf water at this point and allow it to boil, because beans will take a while for it to get cooked thoroughly. So if I've added the beans, and it's very important for me to give it a good stir, making sure everything is well incorporated in here. And as you can see, the color is perfect, and you're going to allow it to just boil for the next 30 minutes or so, or until the beans is semi-cooked. Like, you go in with your hands and you will be able to break the beans. Okay, it shouldn't be too hard, neither should it be too soft. So it took me around 30 minutes to get to this point. And now all that I have to do is to also add about half a teaspoonful of bicarbonate soda and just allow it to simmer through for about 5 minutes ish, and then add my rice. I'm using the jasmine rice today, but you can certainly go for the local rice, which is perfect. It gives you the perfect texture and also smells really good. I did not have access to that. I think it's the best rice to make waakye, but jasmine rice also really goes down very well. And the best thing for you to know in this recipe is the sorghum leaf powder really help you to make it in a very easy way, so that you do not end up losing some of the sorghum leaves in your waakye. I've done many recipes that I have to dig in and just take the sorghum leaves out one by one, but making it with a powder is so easy and stress free. So I'm going to go ahead, wash my rice, and then add it here once it's semi-cooked, and make sure I stir it very well. And now I'm going to reduce the heat to a medium heat, and then also I'm going to season it with salt at this point. One important ingredient that I'm going to also add for this to be more festive is some olive oil. You can also use coconut oil, and boy oh boy, the difference will be clear. If you do not want any oil, one other ingredient that you could add for it to be very soft and very moist is onions. You just want to chop some few onions in there, and you are going to love the outcome. It is so amazing. Stir it a little bit and just cover it on a low to medium heat. Allow this to cook for about 30 minutes more, and we should be done. Okay, but in between, make sure you go ahead and check on it, stir gently together, make sure everything is well incorporated. And what I love to also do is to give it like a parchment paper, cover it all up with a parchment paper. Once you lose all the moisture or the water in there, just allow the parchment paper to do its work. It's going to trap the heat, and your rice will be done in less than 15 minutes. Waakye is climbing the ladder. A lot of people are getting so used to it. and it's absolutely delicious. I absolutely understand why, because it's very, very delicious. This rice and beans combo is making waves in the Ghanaian food industry, and it's going worldwide. The Caucasians are loving it. Our other African brothers are loving it more than any other rice recipe. So it wouldn't be a bad thing for you to absolutely learn how to perfectly cook this at all. As you can see, it is done, and this is the texture. Your waakye is not supposed to be looking like jollof rice singled out at all. This is how it's supposed to be, very nice and moist, and it goes perfectly well with your salad on the side, a bit of egg, of course. You have your fried fish, spaghetti, bit of gari. Your shito is a must. As a matter of fact, if your waakye is very good looking like this, you can definitely eat it with shito just like that, without any stew at all. It is so delicious, and you have to add your stew with your willy and all that good stuff, and there you have it. It is absolutely great, and I absolutely love my waakye this much with lots of shito and my fish and willy. If you enjoyed this recipe, please kindly give me a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and also if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to gear you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe in the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again, and as always, I know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. I am so thankful that you watch all the way to the end, and I'll see you soon. Happy holidays. Bye.